little seedlings. I'm Emily and I've got one of my little seedlings here too. It's our last rainbow week and there's two colours at the end of the rainbow called indigo and violet. But we're going to call that purple. So we've got some purple crafts for you. If you look at the bottom of this post, you'll be able to see what to do. There's one where you can paint your hand and it creates a lovely flower. There's also ones where you can paint your fingers and do some dots to make a flower too. Our story this week is called The First Rainbow. And Sarah, one of the Little Seedlings team, is reading that for us. We hope you have a really fun day. And do post any of your creations that you'd like to on our WhatsApp page. Watch this space for more details about what's coming in September. We really hope we can see you soon. Have lots of fun. Bye!
Bye!
Hello little seedlings. Today I'm going to read the story of Noah, who some of you will know the story that he built an ark, he filled it with animals, and then something very special happens at the end of the story. Let's find out. Long ago, the people on earth were not being very good. God had a plan to make the earth better again. Build a boat, God said to Noah. A boat to float when it rains, for water will flood the earth. So Noah did. Fill the boat with animals, 2 of every kind, God said to Noah. So Noah did. There were all kinds of birds and animals, big and small, probably elephants and mice, furry and smooth, fierce and friendly, noisy and quiet. At last all the animals were on board. There was just enough room for Noah and his family too. Then the door was shut and it began to rain. It rained for 40 days and it rained for 40 nights. Down, down, down fell the rain. Up, up, up rose the water. Soon the boat was floating. Noah could see nothing but water everywhere. At last it stopped raining. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed, but still there was water everywhere. The birds and animals were bored. I think I'd be a bit bored on a boat with water all around. They trumpeted, probably the elephant. They bleated, the sheep. They grunted, that was definitely the pig. And they brayed, that was the donkey. One day the boat stopped on the top of a mountain. The water was going down. Noah let a raven fly from the boat. A raven is a big bird that's black. But the bird didn't come back. Then Noah let out a dove, which is like a pigeon. He let it fly from the boat and it came back with a leaf in its beak. Plants were growing. At last the land was dry. The birds and the animals were very excited. They wanted to get outside. So they chattered, they cheeped, and they cawed, and they roared, which was definitely the lion. Come out, God said to Noah. The world is clean again. Now you and your family and all the animals must fill it with new life. And Noah said to God, thank you for keeping us safe during that very long time at sea. So the birds and the animals, they left the boat, creeping and crawling, running and jumping, soaring and diving, slithering and shuffling. Then God painted the world's first rainbow as a promise that he would never flood the world again. He was happy with this clean new world. Now, I love that story. I love rainbows, and they always remind me of God's promise to us that he will never flood the earth again. And it also reminds me of other promises that he will always be with us. So when you next see a rainbow, remember this story. It's a very special one.